welcome back. We're on day 7. So, did you have a guess yesterday which colour egg you think it'd be? I think I said I thought it was going to be the pink one, didn't I? Shall we have a look which one it's actually going to be? It's actually going to be this light orange egg, so if anybody guessed that, well done. Let's have a look what's inside. Oh, this looks like another sad one. It's a crown, but it's made of thorns. That'd be sore if you put that on your head, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to put that there. And just like the other days, I'm going to read a bit out of the Bible and then we're going to talk about the story. Then the soldiers of the governor took Jesus into the place where the governor ruled, and all the soldiers gathered. They took all his clothes off him and put on a scarlet robe. They twisted together some thorns to make a crown, and they put it on his head. And they put a stick in his right hand. Then they kneeled in front of him, and they laughed at him, and they mocked him, and they said, "Hail, King of the Jews." So after Jesus had been beaten up, the soldiers, they took branches with thorns, and they twisted them around, and they made a crown, and they put it on his head. Now the thorns on this crown were very big, and they would have really hurt Jesus when they put that on his head. It made Jesus bleed. Now we know that because Jesus is the Son of God, he could have stopped those soldiers at any time from hurting him. But he didn't stop. Do you want to know why? Because even though he'd never done anything wrong, Jesus was taking the punishment for sin. All the wrong things that any person has ever done or ever will do, Jesus was taking the punishment for that. And that includes you and me. Because what it means is, when we have sin in our hearts, which we all do, we're born with it, and it means that God can't come close to us. But because of what Jesus was doing, it means that God can come close to us and we can come close to God. So although Jesus had never done anything wrong, it was his great love for you and me that meant he suffered, he was in pain, and he eventually died. We're not quite at the end of the story yet, but don't worry, because the end of the story is so exciting and so happy and so full of love. We're going to get there, okay? So before we do, we're going to put our next thing on our tree. So shall we have a little recap, because I forgot to do that at the beginning, didn't I? So we've got our donkey that Jesus rode into Jerusalem on. We've got our money that Judas was paid to give Jesus up to the people that wanted to kill him. Then we've got our cup that Jesus used at the Last Supper, his special meal with his special friends. Then we've got praying hands, where Jesus went off to the garden to pray to God. Then we've got, what comes next? A whip, where they beat Jesus up with it. Then we've got a rooster. Remember, Peter had said that he'd always be by Jesus' side, but then he said he didn't know him, and the rooster crowed and Peter remembered, and he was so sad. Do you remember? Okay, next we have our crown of thorns. So we're going to put that on our tree. Maybe we'll move our cup along a little bit, and we will put our thorns up here. Okay, so come back tomorrow for the next part of the story. Not got too many more to go now, and remember, it's going to be really happy at the end, so please don't be too sad. Okay, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.